almost got poked up, man, got stabbed up at the bar, man. This is back when I was in college. So to give you a story, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna take you back to like maybe like 8 p.m. Okay, and so if y'all not familiar with like the party college scene, okay, let me give you a breakdown. You have something that's called a pregame. The pregame is basically you getting drunk or you getting drunk, damn near drunk to where you don't gotta spend too much when you go out, right? So on this particular night, my man's girlfriend hands me this like a handle of a what's called Smirnoff, right? Alcohol, you know what I'm saying? For my younger crowd, just look it up. Look up a handle of Smirnoff fucking alcohol, okay? So I'm pre-gaming by myself for probably about an hour in my room, right? Because I'm waiting on my mans to get back. So his girl like gave me the bottle, like I said. So I'm taking shots to the dome, right? The bitch was filled up. This thing was filled up before before I touched it. And by the time I gave it back to her, it was almost, I kid you not, almost like to the halfway point. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying, the bottle is a little skinny at the top, so do with that as you will. But when I gave it back to her, she was like, damn, Mike. And I was playing Fortnite. I was playing Fortnite and taking shots, like in creative, like chilling. So by the time now, fast forward, I'm feeling nice. We get to the bar. We get to the damn we get to the bar and shit. And now it's me, my nigga Leo, I believe my friend Isabella, and maybe like two of her friends. So we're like 4 or 5 deep, right? So when we first get to the bar, and this was like this was more so catered towards the, you know, palm colored Caucasians, my Caucasians, and you know, if you don't know me, I do love the snow, so it's nothing against you guys. I love you. I love you a lot. But this was catered towards the white crowd. So yeah. So we get there, cooler vibe, you know what I'm saying? We listening to the music, chilling, you know what I'm saying? I think we get a couple more drinks, so I might get like 1 or 2 more drinks, right? Everything's going cool. Everything's going cool according to plan. So now we done fast forward. We into the night a little bit. The bar. You see how I just set up? Cause so now we get to the point where the bar is pretty packed. So you know, if you've never been to a bar, and you know, just imagine just trying to squeeze by niggas like, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Just common courtesy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking, I believe like I'm walking through or something like that. And the way it goes is either I said, let me hold up. So I believe like I was trying to get by him or something, and he was like, yo, like say excuse me or something like that. But like he was talking, like he talked crazy. I'm like, what? And mind you, I'm drunk now. Like I'm lit. So like I don't know what this is not even like me. This is I don't know what I was on. Like I was feeling like a bad boy apparently. Shit. So goddamn, he's like he pops his shit or whatever, and it's like I said, we in a bar, loud as shit, but it's like, you know, when you got tunnel vision, it's like everybody's around, but all I see is it's me. It's like me and this nigga like this. We in the standoff like these, nigga, like these. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm here. This nigga's probably like right there, or probably even closer, nigga, on everything I love. So, like I say, after I done felt disrespected at this point. So I'm like, nigga, what you trying to do? So he said, so shit, what you trying to do? And I had a knife on me. Why I decided to pull this knife out on this nigga, I don't know. I do know. I do know. I wanted to hurt this nigga, right? I don't know why though. I was tripping. I was on an ego trip. I ain't gonna lie. So I pull my knife on this nigga like what? Mind you, I'm in a bar full of college students. I'm in college myself, but I'm in a, you know what I'm saying? So I flash my, like, what you trying to do? This nigga pulls the most fire shit. This nigga whips out a knife too. Like, nigga, what you trying to do? Oh. I didn't think this far, sir. I'm sorry. I don't want no problems. Nigga, when I seen this nigga pulled out the knife too, all the gangster in my body left. I said, this is not what you want, Michael. You don't live this life. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I kid you not. I kid you niggas not, bro. After that, like, it was kind of like a standoff. Like, we kind of stared at each other. And then on strike me down now, bro. We ended up dapping each other up and gave each other a hug, bro. It was just like, it's all good. Like, my fault. No, my fault. On everything I love, nigga. Like, boom. So I'm thinking that's the end of that right there. Like, and that whole thing probably was like a 30-second interaction. You feel me? So after that, I'm thinking, okay, I ain't thinking nothing of it no more. So now I'm at the bar trying to get a drink or whatever. I feel a tap on my shoulder. What's up, my man? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, hey, can you step out here for me? Or yeah, can you step over here for me right quick? I'm like, okay. So now, obviously, I have an inkling of what this is about, but, you know, I'm gonna play cool. So it was like, hey, can you empty out your pockets for us? So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I go to emptying out my pockets, boom, 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 bam. And then eventually, like, one of the last thing that I pull out is my knife. So they was like, yeah, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Once I showed her my knife, it was like, yeah, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Some people had said that, shut up, nigga. Some people had said that reported and said that you had pulled a knife on someone, da da da. And I'm like, me? When I tell you I'm the best gaslighter ever, I'm like, me? I'm like, no, I didn't do anything, bro. I'm like, you sure they said me, bro? He was like, yeah, they said it was you and some other guy. And this is what saved me, bro. I was so cool, and the other dude is like tripping. He's tripping. We're gonna get to that. So I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. I don't know why somebody said. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I've been chilling, man. Like, and he was like, you know what, bro? So at this point too, and apologize if I'm like over the place. That's just how I be telling stories. But we walk out to the outside area, and that's when I can see the other dude who I got into it with. Tall white boy. Nigga had to at least been like 6'4". No bullshit. And I'm 6'1". Nigga was tall. This nigga, fuck you, da 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 da. Like, he's like going at it with these niggas, right? On the outside. So me, at this point, they're not even the bouncers, they are cool with me. They're just like, hey, for their safety, we're just gonna have to ask you to leave. They was like, hey, how much did you pay to get in tonight, man? I was like, 20. I think I really did pay 20. Nigga took out his cash, gave me a 20, was like, hey man, just so you know the people here feel safe, man, you're just gonna have to go for the night. And then he told me, like I said, the dude is talking crazy on the outside on the other side of the fence. So like, I'm in the property, and you can kind of say like the backyard play area, not really play area, but like they got games back there and shit. Like, that's the area that I'm in. And then Buddy's on like the front where you come in like through the front doors to get in, and he's like basically like fighting to not leave or whatever. So they're like, hey man, just chill right here for a little bit, man. Let this guy go, man. I don't know what he has going on, man. And after that, you know what I'm saying, we're about to close in a little bit. You can just wait on your friends in the front. I'm like, bet. I said, I'm lit. I said, I just got my cover back. I said, cool. So after that, Buddy finally, you know what I'm saying, gets on. And like I told y'all, if you remember earlier, I was pre-gaming like a motherfucker earlier. You know what I'm saying, in the night. And then I got to the bar and was still drinking. So by the time I get outside, and they're getting ready to close, like, I'm like basically like sitting down like against the wall, like, hold on. Let me get I'm sitting on the wall outside like these. Bruh, it started to take over. The alcohol started to take over. If you know, you know, like, it started winning. So then that's when like shit starts like slowing down. But like I say, we're on the back end of the night at this point. So it's like I'm probably like 15 minutes like walk from the house, or at least the apartments that we stayed at the time. But yeah, man, that was like I say, that was a situation that could have very much been avoided. like I said, I don't know what I was on. I was on some other shit. I was tripping. And thankfully, like you say, the cooler heads prevailed. But that's still a pretty funny story, because like I say, that's not me. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was on. Like, that niggas who know me in real life know, like, that's, unless you push me to it, that's not me. But yeah, that was definitely, I was out of character that night. So hope y'all enjoyed the story time though. I know y'all been wanting these hoes, and I don't know, I just ain't really had no stories really in my mind, but I got some in the noggin now. So I'm gonna try to, pump these bad boys out. But subscribe to the channel for more story times. I got no more else to say. I'm sorry.